I got into cycling after I was 62. I hadn't ridden a bike in 40 years. And it was after I'd gone to a physical, and before the doctor come in, she laid the paperwork down, and I could see it. They marked me down as obese. That was an awakening. The next day, I convinced myself, I'm done with this. I looked at myself at 62 and was embarrassed. How could I let myself get that way? And I started walking and then running, and I'd lost about 30 pounds and I'd plateaued. And then I rode the bike for 2 miles inside my neighborhood. And when I stepped off the bike for the first time after 40 years, it's phenomenal. For me, it's a wonderful feeling. That's why I ride.
It's hard to accept that you get older. COVID came, we all got fat and happy again. But literally, it got to the point that I realized I'm a family man, I'm a father, I'm a son. I gotta take care of myself because once he gets older, what am I gonna do? So I decided to go back to cycling because I always was a big cyclist. And it's a sport that so long as you have balance, you can do forever. Right? I'm 62 years old, right? And I can keep up with any 20-year-old. Right? Show me 62-year-olds that keep up with 20 years old.
We're around healthy people. That's the key. If you're around unhealthy people, they will drag you down. So it's...
Surround yourself with the people you want to be like.
Mm-hmm. Deborah and I, we've been married 42 years. We've been together 44 years. I call her my lady in waiting. She has waited for me from deployments, from war. She waits for me at the end of the finish line at time trials and half marathons and 5Ks. And yeah, she's the love of my life.
I've been cycling for about 5 years.
4 or 5 years.
4 or 5 years. I do have COPD, asthma, exercise-induced asthma, so once I got the electric bike, then I was able to keep up. With the regular bike, I couldn't keep up. I didn't have the endurance. But with the electric bike, I'm able to be out there riding on a regular basis.
She's my coach and critic.
And encouragement.
And encouragement. But just having her there means everything to me. And she will also tell me, okay, you could have done this better, or you did good here.
I'm just there to support him. You know, he's completely supportive of everything I do. We support each other, and want to be there for him as he is for me.
The Senior Games is kind of like to us when we've done stuff for Special Olympics. It's anything that's going to be physical and put them in a spot where they are competitive and they have a reason to keep moving and exercising. Having goals is huge. In the Senior Games, they're actually using some of the stuff they have trained for on a daily basis to actually compete against other people, and it's kind of invigorating for them, which makes it more invigorating for us to see that they're actually, look where I started and look where I've come. The competition is huge, and it's nice to say at my age, if I'm 80, 85, 90, that I can actually compete and win something.
Does anybody have any questions before we get started? It's going to be, you're going to start at these cones once we line you up, and you're going to do 5 laps for the 5K and 10 laps for the 10K. Make sure your bib is visible on your
I plan on being first in the 5K and the 10K at my age group. I've looked at some of the stats of some of the folks that are running out there. I'm faster than they are. So that's why I'm saying I plan on being first in the 5 and 10K.
Terry Martin back.
I'm just ruthless, what can I say? The 5K, it was cold. The north wind was coming down, and I'm watching my computer, and every time I went around and was going north, I dropped 2 miles an hour. And I was, at one point in time, I dropped down to 19.5. It was exhausting.
The problem is you get used to a certain level. You've been doing it for years, and all of a sudden you have things that are taking longer, the recuperation, the recovery, and it's hard. When you are at this level, all of a sudden you can't do it because of a physical issue. It's tough. But again, we are doing stuff that much younger folks aren't doing.
Grab the printout from Ryland.
And then recumbent behind them is Wilkinson, Olson, and Griffin again.
We just get up and do it. Yes, you hurt when you get out of bed. You just keep moving, and then you don't, and then you just keep on going. Yeah. If you're alive, you might as well be living.
You can get fit at any age. Just because you're 40, 50, 60, if you're tired of being unhealthy, if you're tired of the way you look, if you're tired of seeing yourself in pictures and you don't like that, you can change that. Let's go back 50 years. I quit high school in 1971 and enlisted in the Army. We got orders that we were being deployed to Desert Storm, and on January 1st, 1991, we landed in Saudi Arabia. 13 days later, I was in the field. 2 days later after that is when the actual bombing of Iraq started. What we did in Iraq, nobody should ever see. No one. You can not think about it, but it comes back to you and it haunts you in your dreams. So yeah, there's a lot of us who, we have PTSD and we come back through and we live our lives, but that's a deep scar that will never heal. It's free when I get on the bike. You are with your mind, you're on your bike, the roar of the wind going by your ears. It's just invigorating. It's an addiction. Why should I stop doing what I've been doing just because I'm 70 years old? If I can't do this anymore, well, can't do it anymore. I'll find something else to motivate me. But for right now, cycling and running is what I do.
The men's 75 to 80.
I kind of burned my quads out in the 5K. The 10K, I wasn't running as fast, but It's like I tell myself, okay, the wind's affecting me, but it's affecting everybody else as well.
Thank you.
33 seconds short, actually 34 seconds short. Might have been 34 seconds faster. In 6 miles, I would have taken gold, but hey, so it is. I came up first loser.
Community is support. It's all about support. Even when you're doing the senior games, you're not alone. So you have people around you. So it's kind of like you can compare notes and say, would you do this? Did you try this? Let's go do this. So it makes a big difference. Community comes in once they see someone else. Well, she can walk for 5 minutes. I can do that. Well, she can get on the bike for 10 minutes. I can do that. Makes you want to keep going. You don't want to give up. You don't want to let your community down. You don't want to let your support system down. But everyone becomes part of your family. And that is what community is to us.
You know, there's more to life than sitting on the couch and watching whatever it is that you want to watch. Go ahead, because eventually it's going to be difficult to get off that chair, off that couch. And pretty soon you're not going to be able to get off, and somebody's going to have to help you get off the couch. And then you're gone. I'm going to go down fighting.